Hey y'all, how you doing today? So one of the women that I follow, DJ from Hither and Yon Studio, if you sign up for her email, she gives away a free digital kit every month. And this is just a part right, I already started delving into this. She's got half pages. She's got full size background pages. She's got ephemera and lots of fussy cuts. I am not good at fussy cutting. However, this is my dilemma. So as you can see, the inside is directional. And these acorns here is what I wanted on my front cover. And I accidentally put it on this side. And so when I realized that, I peeled it off, and then this fabric is, I don't know how to explain it. It's not velour, but it's like, it's very soft. It would be very good for a quilt. It's very cozy. But so I took a piece of fabric that I thought would match, and then I glued some of the fussy cuts on the back, and I don't know how well you can see in the video, but that looks terrible, right? Which is a shame, because aside from the fact, if you open it like that, you see, can you see how that buckles? So, yeah, that's trash material now. So I was actually starting to do another one, and I'm going to do this one completely different. And then I figured I might as well turn on the camera. So this is going to be my inside, and I'm going for a totally different look. That's going to be the outside cover. So I had already started doing this. So I already pre-scored my lines here. I don't normally use paper as a cover or an insert like that. I usually cut them to size like this and then put fabric so you can't see that. But this time, what I'm going to do is just glue the whole thing down as if that's going to be my cover. And then this is actually what's going to be my cover. So that way you won't see the edge there. So I'm just going to start. Yeah, that's the inside. Okay, so I'm just going to start gluing this down. And oh, okay. Let's see if I got that in the right spot, because I was not thinking ahead. That's upside down. Okay, so yeah, see, I'm not comfortable using paper for my covers, only because I never seem to be able to get this crease in there correctly, and it ends up buckling and warping my paper, and then it just ends up tearing. And so I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather just use fabric. Besides, I'm also a quilter, so I have a ton of fabric. I haven't quilted in a while. The last quilt I did was a commission piece for a friend of mine. He wanted a queen size for his son, and it ended up to be more the size of in between a queen and a king. It was a carpenter star in reds and blues, and he loved it. So, okay, that's going to be our inside. So let's just make sure that it's, see, I don't know if I did that correctly, but I scored it already. So where's my little, here it is. See, I'm not good at working that in there. So I hope this works, because I really don't want to make another, cover. Okay, that's going to be good enough. So I'm also terrible at mitering corners. but we're going to attempt. The only thing about mitering corners, though, I found with fabric is that I always either overcut or undercut. I usually undercut, and then I have all this bulk in the corners there, and it just doesn't come out right. You can see that tore because I scored it a million times, but that's okay because it's going to be hidden. Okay, so I'm just doing that to get them already with the idea that they know they're getting folded, because paper doesn't like to be folded if you're folding it in the wrong direction. Okay. Yeah, so I was unable to do videos for, gosh, almost 2 weeks. I've had my laptop for about, I don't know, 5 years. I really don't understand how that Google storage and the phone storage and the Apple storage, iCloud storage, whatever. I don't understand how all that works, but apparently I had way too much in my phone, and my phone was stuck in iCloud mode to upload, and it was stuck like that for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. Oops. 4 or 5 days before I was able to find someone that was able to answer all my questions. I'm not an IT person, although I am our IT person in my house because I know how to set things up. And my husband's not really into setting things up like that. You know, I hook up the VCR and everything. Well, we don't have a VCR anymore. But when we did, I was the one that hooked all that stuff up. But this was just way beyond what I could do. And this guy was so nice. I was probably at that store for 2 hours, and he was probably getting irritated, but I asked so many questions because I want to know why it's doing what it's doing and what I need to do to fix it in the future, so I don't have to drive 45 minutes to a store. Although they were very nice, they were very helpful. And then the other thing is, one of the reasons I'm unable to figure out how to edit is because my computer is so old that there was so much stuff on it that I was unable to offload anything because there was not enough room. And that was one of the things I asked him. I'm like, I'm trying to delete or uninstall this app and it won't let me. And he explained the reason why is because in order to remove something, you need to have space to copy it first. And I had forgotten that little fact, if I even knew it at all. So we went through everything, and I told him what I was using, what I didn't need, what I knew for a fact that could be uninstalled or completely deleted. And he was able to go through and delete enough stuff to where I can actually get into it, because my QuickBooks was on that computer, y'all. And that is not a good thing for me to not be able to get into, you know what I'm saying? My husband and I own together 3 businesses, including this one. We own a plumbing company, a handyman service, and then Thumbprint Creations. He is a joint partner, even though he doesn't know anything about what I do. But, you know, with the plumbing, I have helped him with plumbing stuff before. We actually did a remodel on our house a few years back, and living in Georgia, we don't have a basement. We live on a slab, and so the piping underneath the house was all copper. And since we were remodeling, we figured we might as well reroute the house so we don't have to worry about slab leaks. Okay, so that's going to be my inside, and that's going to be the outside. And I do want to decorate that a little bit more on the outside. So the only thing I'm going to do right now is I am going to cut these off, and these are the ones I actually use for paper, so I don't know how well this is going to work. And the other ones are across the room, so they're staying over there for right. I didn't even think about that, but it doesn't matter if these edges are raggedy, because I like kind of raggedy, grungy. That's my style. I do have journals that I'm in the process of making. I have a couple of orders. The first order is 12, and I think 7 are completely put together and ready to embellish, and then I just have the rest of them to put together. Like, you know, the covers are made. I just need to get the signatures together on those so I can get them in there, and then that way I can just go and decorate them all, you know, at the same time. Or, well, I'm kind of doing it in stages, really, right? I did all the covers, and then now I'm doing all the signatures. So and my signatures for this are done. I obviously have them in the other, the original. Oh, and see, I did it again. So this was what was going to be my... Okay. I got to get back in the swing of things. So I guess I'm going to have to figure out a different cover. But that's going to be my cover. And I'm not going to put these in yet because I want to go ahead and do a little bit more decorating. But I'll go ahead and show you the pages. Yeah, that one turned sideways because that was a background paper. Some of these pages are background pages, so they're full. But like this one here is a half page. And I like to put at least 10 pages in each signature. So because of the amount of, she had a ton of pages, but to make it 10, I have some coffee dyed or tea dyed in there. That's another one of the half pages. So if you want to go make one of these and get that kit for free, go on over to her YouTube channel, sign up for her email, and then you'll get it in email. And so since I can't get that off, I'm going to have to go back in and reprint the page that's got this fussy cut on it because I want that on my front cover. So I hope you enjoyed that. As I'm getting back into the swing of things, bear with me because my words don't seem to be working at the moment. But it's Sunday and it's raining, so it's a good day to craft. So I hope y'all have a very crafty day, and I will see you next time.